She was once our country's nemesis on the netball court. We loved to hate her because she was so good. And we were happy to see Casey Korpua retire from the game. 6 years and 3 kids later, she's back, but this time she's on our side.
I thought, man, what have I got myself into?
So, Kath, is she mad coming back?
100%. Absolutely crazy. Yep.
It's just been the best thing for us, I think.
Casey Korpua.
Big game, big player, big moments.
The former New Zealand captain has always been a thorn in the side of the Aussie netball team.
Constant menace.
The 2019 World Cup final was her last game as an elite player.
And what a fitting farewell to the legend.
It's totally draining, but totally worth it.
Or so she thought.
In a turn of events no one saw coming, one of the greatest defenders to ever play the game returns to the court today.
Just 18 days shy of her 40th birthday, Casey got a giant call-up.
Breaking news for the Giants. Former Silver Fern captain Casey Korpua out of retirement. It's been 2,142 games since Korpua's last elite game of netball.
Now a mum of 3, she'd settled comfortably into life after netball. So imagine her shock when her former coach, Julie Fitzgerald, now coach of the New South Wales Giants, came knocking.
Julie texted me just to say, want to make a comeback for 3 weeks. I sent 6 back in a row with all these questions, but the first one just said, huh?
But within about 5 or 10 minutes, the messages were coming back. How would it work and what would I do?
Then there was an awkward silence and I was like, is she pranking? Like, is this a joke?
Julie has had to defend bringing Casey back into the fold, but with just 1 win this season and a team plagued with injuries, it was a no-brainer.
What do you say to the critics who have said, look, why didn't you bring on a younger player instead of bringing Casey out of retirement?
I think if you look at our team, I think we've done a pretty good job of bringing young players through. But the best thing I can do is give them a little bit of experience out there and someone to guide them around the court.
That experience speaks for itself. 187 National League games, 112 international caps, 2-time Commonwealth Games gold medalist, world champion, and one of only 7 Silver Ferns to play more than 100 games for her country.
Look at the lean from Korpua. I have tried to shoot over that many times in my career and it's not easy.
With more than 100 test caps for Australia, former Diamond and current Fox netball commentator Kath Cox.
So if I have the silver, Casey's got the gold, and vice versa.
The two have been fierce rivals over the years, both at an international and club level.
Kath Cox, easy stuff, no. And Williams gobbles up any rebounds.
But the first thing I did when I saw it was give her a big hug.
What was she like as a player?
Casey's one of the greatest to play the game in that she did it with the utmost sportsmanship and used her skill to do the talking. She was never one of those dirty players, certainly physical.
The game itself, though, has changed a lot since she retired.
These players are bigger, they are stronger, they are faster.
Would you never say never coming back?
Absolutely never.
Ever?
Ever. There is not a chance in hell that it is happening.
How did she get her hand to that ball?
You quite often hear players when they come out of retirement say, I know where the ball's going. The challenge is to get my body there.
My mind is very willing, but the body obviously can't do what it used to do, so you just have to be more efficient and a lot more smarter.
And what was it like? Riding a bike?
Yeah, a wobbly bike.
From getting the call to suiting up for the team in the same week, Casey could never have imagined that she'd be in the starting lineup, let alone play the full 60 minutes. And to put it into perspective, when she retired back in 2019, most of her teammates were still in school.
Well, I started school in 2012, so I think I would have been like year 7. You would have been in primary school, yeah.
So in primary school and just in high school.
Yeah.
Casey's husband Terry and 3 kids, Maya, William and Luke, cheering her from home in New Zealand.
They now say that I'm in Team Orange. That's my team, the Team Orange.
Because they've never seen you in this capacity, have they?
No, they usually watch it on YouTube if they want to have a look.
And now they can see it in real life?
And now they can see it, in real life.
Get over the long arms of Korpua, who's straight in there for the rebound. Well, that level of experience is worth it alone, isn't it?
You can be nearly 40 and boring, or you can be nearly 40 and energetic and loving life.
Just love her, and I wish I had half her energy. She is with the Giants for the rest of their season.